Hello, everyone. So, I want to talk about what the plan is for my stream moving forward because it's just so exciting. We got The Last of Us 2 releasing in around 2.5 weeks. It's awesome. We're almost there. But I have been asked any and every question about what my playthrough is going to be. I've even been asked, "Are you going to play it at all?" Yes, I am going to play it. Now that that question's answered, let's go into the specifics. I'm going to Thursday nights at midnight slash Friday morning, however you want to look at it. I'm going to play it at midnight. I'm going to play it for a couple hours, 2 to 3 hours. Now, most of that time is going to be spent adjusting the brightness, the camera sensitivity, if there's any other settings and options. I'm really, really annoying when it comes to that stuff on a first playthrough of a new game. I could spend like an hour tweaking all the settings just to make sure that they're perfect. So, we'll play a little bit, and then I'm going to just, play it the next day for like, I don't know, anywhere from 6 to 8 hours, depending on how energetic I feel. And then the same for the next day and the next day and the day after that until we finish it. There were people just like, "Are you gonna like try and do a 24 or 30 hour stream and play it all at once?" No. No, I am not. That sounds horrible. There is such a thing as like savoring the moment. That's what I'm going to do. And also, people are like, "What difficulty are you going to play it on?" Because Grounded's my favorite for part one. If there's 4 difficulties, I'm going to play it on the second hardest difficulty. If there are 5 difficulties, I'm going to play it on the third hardest difficulty. Right in the middle. Because and I want to give a little warning, people who want to play it on the hardest difficulty on your first playthrough, your first playthrough is always going to be remembered as like a really difficult challenge, and you might not remember it as positively as you would like to. Maybe don't put yourself through that. I'd recommend hardest difficulty on a second or third playthrough. You only get one first playthrough. So yeah. As for when I'll live stream all of that to Twitch. So a few hours the first night at midnight, and then anywhere from 6 to 8 hours the next stream, then the next day, then the next day, until we finish it. And then after that, what is it? I'll upload it all to YouTube, not all pieced together, but in however many streams it took to play the whole thing. So part one of my TLOU 2 playthrough, which will most likely only be a few hours, I'll upload it to YouTube, and then part 2, part 3, part 4, as many parts as it takes. But I'm not going to upload them like as soon as the stream is finished. So like, all right, the first night's over, upload, and then it'll just make it public. No, I'm going to wait until my entire playthrough is over, and then upload one video per day. So let's say it takes me 4 days to finish it, and 4 streams overall. So after the 4th day, I'll upload part 1. And then, the 5th, day 5, I'll upload part 2. Day 6, I'll upload part 3, as we go. And yeah, that's how I intend on playing it and uploading it to YouTube. Now, as for, getting things back to normal, because as you know right now, I have all my comments disabled. Discord is closed. Twitch is sub-only at the moment. As soon as the part 2 credits roll, I'm lifting all of the restrictions. Like the very second the credits roll, every single restriction is going away. I might keep Discord closed a little bit longer, so everyone's had a chance to play it. Basically, Discord opening up will probably be the last thing I allow. But yeah, YouTube comments will be open. Twitch chat will be open to everybody. My DMs will be open. basically just getting things more back to normal. Yeah, that's pretty much it about that. And as for what we're going to do for the next 2.5 weeks, because I got to be honest with you, I'm very, very tired. And like really, really tired. I was looking at this earlier today. This is my first ever grounded speedrun that I ever uploaded to YouTube, March 17th, 2015. My channel has consisted of this content, pretty much this content, the entire time I've been a streamer. So this was over 5 years ago. I have been doing this just for 5 years. I hit a goal that I wanted to, and I feel very, very at peace with all of my accomplishments, with the times I've put up, how I got there. I don't have the passion or desire to push it any further, or at least devote time to pushing it any further. I'm still going to keep up the grounded runs, as time goes on. I'm not going to abandon it completely. But I think I'm going to, stop those insane practice sessions, those, resetting runs if they're not going perfectly. I feel like we've moved on from that a little bit. Like I said, the 2:49 was just a time that never should have been possible, and we hit it. I don't really have any passion or desire to go for a 2:48. I just don't. Like I said, a 2:49 is never should have been possible, but we got it twice actually. I don't know if you saw my most recent record, but I was even saying just like how content I am with with the way everything is, and then just being completely relaxed. I pulled a world record out of my ass. That was crazy. So yeah, obviously I can beat it again. I just kind of done trying. Just like my 2:49.53. If I get a new record, I'm just going to let it happen. I'm not going to go crazy. My hair is going to turn gray before I'm 30 if that happens. What else? What else do I want to say? I don't have any notes. I just hit record, and then whatever comes out of my mouth is the video. Yeah. Like I was saying, I'm not super up for doing grounded runs that much lately anymore because again, I'm content with everything. I will do it at my leisurely. I don't really have anything like planned going forward. The one thing I do have planned, and this is going to be new to the stream, is I'm finally going to do a story playthrough. A story playthrough of Last of Us. Most likely I'll do it on grounded, but cutscenes, artifacts, optional dialogue. I'll do some speedrun strats for some places, but maybe even some casual strats or speedrun strats from a long time ago. I don't want to be here. I don't want to sit in this chair for the full 10, 11 hours doing everything, but showing off enough. A good story playthrough from someone who, at least I think, knows what they're doing. So I'm going to be doing that every Wednesday leading into part 2. And then Thursday night will be release date. So tomorrow, next Wednesday, then the Wednesday after that, story playthrough. And then also each Thursday I'll do Left Behind story playthrough. And then maybe some YouTube stuff. We'll watch the Grounded documentary, some behind the scenes stuff together, So that's really my plan going forward. And I'll throw in some grounded runs here and there. But yeah, as for doing a grounded run or just going live every single day leading up to part 2, I'll try. But again, I'm just a little tired. I'm excited for part 2, but I'm very tired. April, we got 3 records in 1 month, 3 grounded records in 1 month. And then May, we got the records back in the other categories. That took 2 weeks, I think. And then we got another 2:49. So it was very productive month, and I updated some videos. I'm just a little tired. It's never permanent. Again, even after part 2 comes out, I still fully intend to keep up the grounded runs. I do. And, chat will be open, so new people, more talkative. I miss you guys. I'll be honest. I miss everyone. I hate locking it behind my chat and my Twitch chat behind a paywall, but it's worked. There's a lot of people in my community who haven't been spoiled. By the way, when I said that the game's been spoiled for me, literally it's one sentence. I haven't really had much spoiled. It's one sentence. It could be the ending. It could be somewhere in the middle. I don't know. I really don't know. And then there's like misinformation out there. So I like to think I really haven't been spoiled. One plot point. That's literally it. One. That's it. So I'm not letting that ruin my experience. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so awesome. And I can't wait to get everything back to normal and then just do part 2 stuff. And that's also another thing. I'm just realizing it as I'm talking. When am I going to start speedrunning or routing part 2? And I don't really have an answer for that. Because let me give you a little history into me playing and learning to run Last of Us 1. I did a first playthrough. I never owned a PlayStation 3. My first PlayStation 3 I bought when the PlayStation 4s came out. I missed out on the entire PS3 console generation. But I bought a PlayStation 3 because of Last of Us, and I played that, and only that, casually, story, for fun, for over a year. Then when the PS4s came out, I bought Remastered, then I learned you could stream, and that's how I got my start. It just sort of became, let me get to the cutscenes as fast as I can. But basically what I'm saying is, I played it casually for a whole year. Not with speedrunning in mind. I eventually found stuff that was consistent in each section, but I played it casually for a whole year. Like, you've never seen me watch a cutscene on stream, yet I can pretty much quote all the dialogue in every cutscene. I can. Maybe I'll do that one of my story playthroughs. But yeah, I don't know if I'm not gonna wait a whole year before I try a speedrun of part 2, but what I'm saying is I'm not gonna do it right away. The game's gonna be big. There's gonna be a lot of casual stuff to do. I don't want to start like dissecting it right away. If you want to, by all means, go right ahead. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'll let other people route it, so then I can just pick up what people have learned already. That's not it. It really comes down to an enjoyment factor. We have the rest of our lives to like learn it, but you only got a little bit of time to savor it from a entertainment enjoyment perspective. Last of Us, it's hard for me to enjoy it anymore because I've just seen it God knows how many times. Over 10,000 hours worth of content right up here. Part 2, I want to enjoy it for a little while. I'm leaning maybe towards like a month or two of just playing it, and then maybe we can start potentially looking for consistent stuff in that potentially very, very massive game. So yeah, that's my intention with my stream and my part 2 playthrough. And yeah, tomorrow's going to be a story playthrough. First one I've ever done on my channel. Hope to see you there. And yeah, that's it. Bye.